Ho ho, Ranger Nation! How are you doing? Ranger Liz here with another Super Ninja Steel review. My last Super Ninja Steel review, at least the last episode. I highly doubt I'll ever go back to review the old episodes I didn't do, but yeah, it's pretty safe to say this is the last Super Ninja Steel review. Welcome to the very Sudarso Christmas episode extravaganza. I mean, wait, what? I'm sorry. Oh, apparently the episode was actually called The Poisy Show. Welcome to my review of A Very Sudarso Christmas, starring Yoshi Sudarso as Coda, Peter Sudarso as Preston, and Fresno Bob as Santa Claus. Yes! Yes! I have been saying, Fresno Bob is Santa forever. You can never, that's it. Fresno Bob is Santa, and the fact that they got him again, he was there to be Santa, it made me so happy. It's just any Christmas episode now, I'm like, Fresno Bob or Riot. So, what do you do? Fresno Bob or Riot. But, let's just get into how does this whole episode come to pass? How does Sledge and Coda and all of this other craziness come together? Well, it starts with the Rangers actually filling up the back of the truck. They're going to be delivering some presents for the school because everyone's so busy this time of year. Well, they're not actually doing it themselves. They, in fact, called Santa because they're, you know, BFFs now. And they called Santa, and he's going to do them a favor and deliver all those presents nice and speedy-like. So they're already talking like, oh, Santa will be here in a while. I just love, because I'm just imagining Fresno Bob like, oh, ho, oh, what's up, Sarah? Uh-huh, yeah. I'm over Germany right now. It's cool, give me 5. So, that was my impersonation of Santa, apparently. So sorry, don't show your children. But Santa's gonna deliver all these presents, and the Rangers themselves get a present. Preston shows up with a nice big red box. Opening it, you realize it's from Wes, the Time Force Red Ranger. He has a nice message for the Rangers. It's one of those transportal devices, so you can help out Rangers in other dimensions if they ever need help. I like it. It kind of, in this weird way, they just opened up the entire universe even more to all of these other Rangers and crossovers, and Hasbro has the money, guys. That would be amazing if that actually came to pass, but I like that at least all of our Ranger universes are somewhat connected, you know. Now the Ninja Steel can get into other ones and yada yada yada. Says are they in their own universe? I don't know. No. Coda was we're not gonna talk about multiverse right now. To which, so they get this, it's a message from Wes. Major props Jason Fawn. I mean, yeah, he probably filmed it when he was there for all the other stuff, but I love that they just had another tie back. Hey, past seasons, here's your past Ranger, they get it, and they got a holo of him as well. So they're like, oh, it's cool, I guess we're still Rangers, because remember, they don't have powers anymore. Well, the Ninja Star, Ninja Nexus Prism, comes flying back to them, immediately shredding off all of the, I guess, Ninja Steel that it had wrapped around itself. I guess it regenerates it at this point, who knows, and shoots back all the power stars at the Rangers. Whatcha! And there was a whole like, sorry, dude. I gotta, you know, it's all about the Christmas right now, guys. It's a very Sudarso Christmas. How does Coda come into all of this then for Yoshi Sudarso? Oh, after the Rangers get their power stars, they're like, why do we need powers? Okay, here comes Sledge and Snow Fright. That is right. That is the monster's name. Snow Fright. I'll take it. I'll take it. I like it. It's a pun. It's very punny to me. It's a monster that shoots 2D stuff with ice because Sledge just loves ice monsters, clearly. She turns all the Rangers into snowmen, but Peter Sudarso, also known as Preston, was his closest one to the truck, so when everyone kind of dived to get out of the way of this attack, he got behind the truck and the hit didn't hit him, so he didn't get turned into a snowman, but the rest of the Rangers did. They looked adorable, by the way. I just love like the over the top costuming. I love the snowman thing. They grab all of them, they go take them to the ship because Now here's the part where I talk about Sledge. Sledge came back because Madame Odious, remember, tricked him, and she kept all the Super Ninja Steel for herself. Well, Sledge has been out there for a while, probably collecting other bounties and whatnot, doing other bounty hunter, you know, evil raw things, and he's finally getting back to it, and he's like, hey, there's the Warrior Dome, and it's been destroyed. So they take over, and by they I mean Poisandra, Wrench, and Sledge, and the rest of his crew. No luck, Hero. Oh, wait, what was his name? What was his name in this? I've already forgotten. I'm sorry. The green thing. He wasn't there. So they're going to fix up where the actual stage was for Galaxy Warriors. They have it as a present to Poisandra. It's going to be the Poisy show. And they're going to pack the thing with monsters because they want a bunch of monsters to come to watch it. So who are they going to kidnap? The Power Rangers. That is right. So Sledge is going to go down to attack the Power Rangers to get them to be guests on Poisandra's show. There's a quick line I love. In it, they're like, Wrench reprogrammed all of the Codabots to be Vivix, or not to be Vivix, but to work for Sledge. And at one point he's like, Vivix, Codabots! Like, he completely yelled the wrong thing at first, and it's something like that I love. Like, Sledge is just used to yelling for one minion, and he's like, ah! Sledge had personality, even if it was maybe sometimes just over the top or whatever, but God, it was so nice to see a villain with a personality again. It harkens back to the gif, the clip of him like on vacation, a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I can't have too many side stories, so this episode is going to be super, super long for the end of Super Ninja Steel. So they kidnap the 5 of the Rangers. Preston gets out of there, so the ice monster, kaboom, takes them back up to the ship. However, Preston is currently holding the transportal device. It gets hit because he, of course, you know, grabs a sword. Let go, my friends! Sledge is like, we just took out 5 of you. I'm not really scared of you. And they battle, a button gets hit, and they both fall through a portal. You see where Koda comes in. Now, where do they land? But prehistoric times. See, remember, Koda went back to being a caveman, but he's still a Power Ranger, you know. They all still kind of have the inner gems, whatever, I guess. They're still bonded with them. It's a little fuzzy. But Koda is a caveman again, and so he lands in the land of dinosaurs. They're fighting, things are pretty tough, and Preston is saved by a giant, we're just gonna call it for the sake of me being dumb about dinosaurs, it's a pterodactyl. I don't know if it was a pterodactyl. Maybe it was a pterodactyl? It doesn't matter. But it was a pterodactyl. And that is what he was saved by. Sledge is like, I think I recognize that. What is going on in here? Preston was saved by Koda! Caveman Koda! Who apparently has now tamed the dinosaurs. Well, maybe not tamed them so much as using them as a travel pet, but he saves Preston. Unfortunately, in all of this, Sledge has the transportal device, so he's kind of screwed at this point. We shall see. But Preston is now stuck there. We got amazingness, absolute amazingness with him, and I guess I have to go back to the Rangers who are on the ship now, don't I, at this point? Yeah. Was this a clip show? Yes, to some extent. Here are where the clips come in. They were at least, I feel like they were used well. It wasn't just a simple guess which Ranger is the monster and we all have to talk about things. It was them talking, because the Poisy show is, I mean, imagine like Oprah or something. You want daytime people to be sucked in and watching it. So Poisy's going to be talking about these love stories, and they're like, oh, but every time she mentions Sledge, she starts getting mad and worked up. The Rangers decide to use this against her and decide that they are going to participate in the Poisy show. Mind you, they're tied up. They don't have their power stars right now. They realize, they're like, hey, if we can get her worked up enough about Sledge, maybe she'll get distracted or whatever and we can get our power stars back. I mean, they were tied up. They had to use their minds and their mouths, you know, at this point. Even though they were ninjas, like, shouldn't they have been able to just, like, and poof? They're tied up, though. Maybe it's magic rope or something. So, what do we get? We get the back clip about Haley and Sarah's parents starting to date and how they were, you know, they tried to break up a romance or whatever, and so they used that one. Poisy's like, oh, sledge him, blah, 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 blah. And said the one about how Calvin lied to Haley about their anniversary, and they're like, well, I bet Sledge never has lied to you. Rabble, rabble, Sledge lies to me. I don't honestly remember what the last one was. But in the end, Poisy is pretty ticked. Now, Coda and Preston get this. It's just a great moment because Coda, you know, Preston! Big caveman hug, which I absolutely adored. And then you have Preston, who I guess maybe that he never really talked to Coda, or maybe this was shot before they shot the episode, so they weren't sure how he was going to do him. Preston was like, bad monster, go through portal, come here, where is here? Preston, I just love that Coda can completely understand him, and Preston's trying to, like, dumb it down for him. Coda's like, oh, Sledge, yes, Sledge very bad. We must defeat him. Yes, you must defeat him. So Preston basically asks him, can you help me find Sledge? Because that's the only way to get back. And oh my goodness gracious, the boys get a fight with Sledge a bit, and they just do this, like, boom. They don't actually, they're just like, it's morphin' time. I think it was just like ninja spin and energize. It wasn't a really great morph. Like, a lot of people, I think, were really wanting to see like a side-by-side morph of the two of them, myself included. That would have been really nice, but we didn't get it. But you know what, guys, we got the team up, and for any, there are people online like, this is just fan service, this is just dumb, like, it's only because the fans, like, there's no, yes! Yes! The fans are what keep the show running. They actually made the fans happy. Can you guys tell how I feel about this episode? I'm reviewing Super Ninja Steel, I should say, and I'm smiling. I'm happy. I loved it, even if it was like, why would it take Sledge so long to get there, and why Coda, and why, I don't care why. They finally gave us the Sudarso brothers team up we have been screaming for 2 years. Since the minute Peter was revealed as the Blue Ranger, we're like, we will riot. One day I'll actually have a riot. We will riot if we do not get the two of them teaming up together. We finally got it. It was the last, it was kind of like the gift, I guess. The parting ways. I don't know, the retirement present where you're like, we're really glad you're leaving, but here's this really nice paperweight for your desk at home. Later, Saban. Oh wait, he's still going to be a consultant for Hasbro. Hasbro overlords. More team-ups, please! More team-ups! Bring them back! We need them! We need them so much. So, the boys are morphed. They find Sledge, and what? I mean, come on. Kick butt. Take names. That's what the Blue Brothers do. And, as the going was maybe seeming bad at one point, Coda has a pet T-Rex, or at least the T-Rex that can somewhat save him, which got them away from Sledge. They used the portal. Coda's going to go with him to help save his friends, but Sledge didn't get to run away too far from the dinosaur attack. He manages to jump through right at the last second. So they all land on, and it makes me wonder why the portal, I guess you just tell the portal where you want to go, because, I mean, I don't know why I got him back on the ship. Guys, you know why? I don't care. But the transportal thingy got them back on the ship, and they go look for their friends. Oh no, our friends. They go look for their friends, and Sledge shows back up. Sledge shows back up in a wonderful enough time because Poisy is ticked so much. He shows up, she's already mad at him, and then all of a sudden he's saying thing about, do you have their power stars? She's like, you said you wanted the Rangers for my talk show, not for their power stars. You lied to me again. Clearly, this was the distraction the Rangers had been working on. They get their power stars, they are all there, and all five of the Rangers that were kidnapped ninjas spin their way out of there. Now, they don't actually try to take on any of them. It was more of a like, get out of here, like, you know, they were kidnapped. It's kind of survival at this point. So they go to get out, and what I appreciate, at least, was that the first episode of Ninja Steel, Brody fell out of the garbage chute. The very last episode of Super Ninja Steel, they escape that stupid dome again, and he has everyone. How does he get to escape? Come on, guys! It's the same garbage chute. So his escaping for his first time and his escaping for the last time was all down that same garbage chute, and my hell has Brody's life changed in that 2 years. Rangers make it down. Well, of course, so they escape out the garbage chute, right? To which the Rangers are like, and it's like, no, trust me. Who goes to catch them? Because you realize, like, they have to land on something, right? Because, like, they would die. Sorry, they would be destroyed. Who goes to rescue them? But when they all jump out, they land in Santa's sleigh. Thank you, Fresno Bob. We'll always save the green jello for you. Or red. I can't remember. I should do another rewatch of RPM. That was an RPM reference. So, Santa saves them. Awesome, Fresno Bob Santa. Coda stays behind because he said he has a gift for Sledge. Huzzah! And what is that as the Rangers go back down to Earth? Sledge, rah, Poisy's freaking out. Wrench is like, I didn't know you got Poisandra a present here. And she's like, oh, well, this makes up for it. You got me a gift. Thank you. Because to be fair, I mean, at this point, the Rangers are probably like, going down to Earth going, and now we have another idiot going to be up in the Galaxy Warriors Dome trying to kill us. Sledge is probably like, screw it, we're still taking the Super Ninja Steel, so let's just keep going. But, and the last final lie by Sledge, he says that, yes, this is a gift for you, poor Sandra. She opens it from the Rangers. What is it? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? How have we gotten rid of most of our villains the last few years? You ready? It's a bomb! And with that, Sledge and the rest of his crew in the Galaxy Warriors Dome is blown up again. How Coda managed to gift wrap that well a bomb that large, I don't care, because I enjoyed it. Sometimes, and especially with Power Rangers, and this is maybe why sometimes I get a lot more enjoyment out of some episodes than some people do, is I just try not to ask questions. I just try to say, you know what, it's silly, whatever, it's fun, it's done. It was a call. I mean, I just kind of considered it a callback to the fact that that's how Sledge was destroyed, what, like 3 times? Well, by Keeper, but not really destroyed by the Rangers, and then by Coda again. It's kind of funny. It's like, I don't know, hitting him in the balls a few times, like every time, you know, he gets kicked, and then you're just like, oh, but you laugh, because that's kind of what happens. He dies by bombs. It's funny, because that's what happens, I guess. So, Sledge and crew is no more. The Rangers save, I guess, Christmas. Oh, there's a Megazord attack in there somewhere. I totally forgot about it. Basically, they made the snow monster big. She made the Zords into snowmen, but they turned on the Ultra Zord and they destroyed her. It wasn't really much at all. The Zord fight, I think it was like a crit total of a minute. Totally not a big deal in the scheme of the episode. Rangers get back to the base. Coda is there, but before he leaves, he said Santa help him get some gifts together, which actually that probably answers, because since Fresno Bob is Santa, he probably has some really good connections still on how to get bombs. So that answers how Fresno Bob is Santa, because he uses the transportal device all the time. Oh, so many answers, guys, in this episode. You can't believe you're like, what are you on? It just feels good. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be recording. It feels good to have a really happy episode to talk about. I'm just so excited. Beast Morphers is coming up. I've started, if you're still with me at the end of this video, I've started the 12 days of Rangers on my social media. We've already had days 1 and 2. Day 3 I'll be posting probably as I'm editing this, but day 1 was favorite team. Mine was SPD. Day 2 was favorite morpher. Mine is actually the Super Mega Force morpher. I kind of just went with main morphers. No secondary ones were that. Udana Snow Staff though it was close, and so was the Dino Charge morpher, but I went with those. Day 3 is Suits. What do you think I'm gonna pick? Check out my social media below and play along, guys. I'm doing it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So regardless of what you're on, let's play along. Start today, start a week from today, whenever. Start on day 1, catch up to day 7. Have fun, do it your way. And so Caveman Coda gives them all a gift from Santa, and it's giant clubs, which I guess again makes sense from Fresno Bob. They use the transportal thing because Coda's gonna take them to a caveman Christmas. Again, why are cavemen celebrating Christmas? I'm assuming because Coda talked to them about it, and that has to be the only reason why. So guess what? They all got clubs, and they're gonna go have a caveman Christmas. And I guess they eventually come back to their own world later. Things, maybe some like pros and cons at the end that maybe I hadn't brought up. Pros, obviously, getting to past Rangers for it. Anytime you can see a past Ranger come back into a role, it just makes me happy. It's nice to see Rangers not only embracing it, but the show embracing it as well, and it's like that nod to the older Finn. And I mean, now guys, I mean, Netflix, kids are watching any random season. You like my nieces last year, I got them the Mystic Force DVDs because they really liked magic and they were really enjoying watching Harry Potter, Power Rangers, and they love Harry Potter, and they needed like physical DVDs for a road trip, so I was like, here you go, and they loved them. Mystic Force isn't on TV, you know, like they can't just go watch that, they can't go buy toys, but kids are falling in love with them, and I hope Hasbro keeps on that trend, keeps giving us more past Rangers for everyone. Con though, no Beast Morphers trailer. I thought that was a little strange. I thought maybe they should have at least had the 15-second only Sentai clip, you know, show what you showed us at Power Morphicon. That clearly has been ready for a while. Why they didn't, I don't know, but it's still airing on Nick next year. It's obviously, it's being filmed and stuff, so it's happening, but a little surprised by Nick to not actually have it, have the preview and on it. And another small thing that by the end I wasn't quite as big a fan of is there was no wrap-up. There was no, I don't know, I mean, I guess they all just went back to high school, and now what, you know? It's just really weird. It's like, those are our Rangers for 2 years, and they get their last battle, and I mean, yeah, they had like the goodbye walking through the woods thing, and then we kind of had a goodbye as they now have their powers again, but hey, you know, at least now they actually finalize the show with them having their powers, if they want to consider it like that. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they kept their powers. It didn't go away at the end, right? Oh, Liz. You know what? I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification, because this month I am posting the worst of Power Rangers 2018, the best of Power Rangers 2018, and of course, guys, the Ranger Year in Review. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm so excited for him. Just a bunch of other stuff that I want to have coming up. I've got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 33 review on the way. I, of course, am gonna be doing a Christmas toy guide list, because they just look really fun to make, and I didn't do one last year, so I'm probably gonna make one this year. Soul of the Dragon is coming out this month. I really hope I can get it. If not, I might, you know, get it at Christmas, but I hope I can get it early to get a review for you guys, and so many other fun things. So, thank you guys so much for staying to the end of the video. I really, really appreciate it. Have a very Sudarso Christmas, everyone. In theory, it was called the Poisy Show, but that doesn't matter. Not in the slightest. Thanks for tuning in, guys. My name is Ranger Liz. Have a fan-freaking-tastic day, Ranger Nation. And I will see you at the next video or online. 12 Days of Rangers. Bye! Also, check out the new video from Chris Cantata that